Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2019 Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. Now this Continental GT is a used model that recently came in on trade because the owner wanted to get on a newer Interceptor just because he preferred that riding position. But the bike was treated very well and is in very nice condition, showing just over 1,700 original miles. Now we'll go on a quick condition overview and look at a couple of the added bits that the previous owner decided to put on the bike. First, taking a look at the color scheme on this Continental. This is a color scheme that is no longer available in brand new condition from the factory. This is referred to as Dr. Mayhem by Royal Enfield. As you can see on the leading part of the tank, you do have that nice metallic gray paint finish, and the rear portion is wrapped in a very nice piano black paint scheme. Now, as you can see, separating those two colors is that really interesting looking lime green stripe. I think it adds a bit of flair to the bike, and I really like the way it looks. You can also see here the Royal Enfield logo on this particular tank isn't the chrome badge that protrudes from the paint that you may have seen on other models. This is the black and white just emblem embedded in the paint, and I think that gives it kind of a sleek look, and it matches the styling of this particular color scheme well. You'll also notice this color scheme comes with the black wheels, and looking all around the wheels, they're in phenomenal condition. Even here at the rear, and the tires are in great shape as well. Take a look at the particular seat fitted to this model. You do have the seat which has the separate texture for the rider and for the rear passenger, whereas the other seat option is a bit thicker, a little bit taller, and that has a quilted design on it. I personally find this seat a bit more comfortable, and I think it provides a bit more of a sporty look. You can see the single white contrasted stitching, all in great shape, carrying around the rider's area. And then for your rear passenger, you have the double stitching, which is in equally nice condition. You can see the Royal Enfield emblem embroidered in the seat just there. You do have pegs, which are in wonderful shape for both front and rear occupants. As you can see, no scuffs in the leather, no discoloration, they look very nice. And those shields that protect the intricate brake components from the rider's boot, those are in great shape as well, and they're not showing any scratches or dings or dents, so that's nice to see as well. You can see both of your side covers look great just the same, with that Continental GT 650 logo embedded in the paint. This side, as you can see with the keyhole, does come off, and that exposes your battery and a compartment where you may keep your owner's manual or other small items. Now, taking a look at the power plant. This is Royal Enfield's newer motor, so this is the 648cc twin. Produces 47 horsepower and around 38 pounds-feet of torque. And I do have a lot of miles on the Continental GT. Personally, as my friend had one and I was able to ride it all the time, and I'm fortunate enough to ride them here, and I really find that 47 horsepower is just a sweet spot for a motorcycle of this stature and this size and this weight. It's a wonderful bike on a back road. The handling is phenomenal, and with that nice amount of torque from the twin, it really feels amazing coming out of a corner. You can really ring into the throttle or ring out the throttle, and the power delivery is so smooth. It's a very approachable riding experience for a rider of any level. Now, you may notice on this particular motorcycle coming off the engine with those chrome exhaust pipes in beautiful condition that it has a slightly slimmer setup of mufflers here on the Continental, on this particular Continental, and that's because the previous owner did fit an aftermarket exhaust. It sounds very aggressive and really cool in my opinion. I'm going to start it up in just a moment for you and we can hear that, but I should note this bike does come with the original mufflers that the owner provided to us, which are in great shape. We have them here at the dealership. You can see the exhaust piping is in great shape here. Previous owner also fitted these bar end mirrors, which add a bit of a sportier look. And you can see the two holes where the original mirrors, which stick up a lot higher, those have been plugged, so they are safe from corroding. So that's nice to see as well. Previous owner, lastly, they added this bike lock, a helmet lock here at the rear of the bike. So that's nice and convenient in case you're walking away from your bike and you're like me and you don't like leaving your helmet hanging off the bars. That's a great thing to have. It is locked with a key, which is currently tied to the ignition key. Rear brakes are in great condition. I love the kind of bronze look on the calipers. This brake manufacturer is actually a subsidiary of Brembo, so you're getting some really nice technology. The braking is effective and has a great feel through the lever. You can also see with that sensor in the center, these bikes do come from the factory with ABS, which, as I mentioned before, being an approachable motorcycle, that is a great safety feature to see on a bike at this price point. As you can see here, headlight crystal clear, really nice condition. Chrome bezel looks just the same. Black fenders, adding to that blacked out look with the nice bit of chrome popping from the engine and exhaust. Rear suspension is in great shape as well. And as you can see, all of your controls look very nice, just the same. But I think everybody here would like to hear that exhaust that I had mentioned. As you can see, turning the key, get the gauges firing up, no problems there. I am in neutral, so I'm going to start it up and let you hear this wonderful noise. As you can hear, it's got a nice and aggressive idle. It really sounds a lot more engaging as you go down the road. And being that the pipes are evenly distributed on both sides, it gives a really cool sound. Hearing a little bit from your right ear as one side of the engine fires, and then off time you hear it a little bit on your left. It's just an aggressive and unique sound that you really can't get with most modern machines. It really kind of brings you back to the cafe racers of the 70s and the 80s. It's just a phenomenal riding experience, and we're always happy to get a used model in nice condition, because it makes getting into this bike a little bit more approachable for some people. So if you have any further questions related to this Continental GT 650, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you'll find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful rest of your day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.